Hey guys, I'm Metagrit. Welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I have some Earth Machine combos to show you all. The rest of the combos in this video after this first one are going to be really quick. I did them really quick so that I could make them into YouTube shorts, but this first combo is actually pretty involved and it uses most of the other combos in it. So hopefully by watching this first combo, and I'll go slow this first time, you can kind of understand the gist of how these cards work together to do these combos. And this first combo is a going first combo, and it's meant to build an unbreakable board, which is something that Earth Machines really struggles with. Normally when Earth Machines go first, they want to keep things sweet and simple and play control. But I'll show you this combo. It involves a lot of cards, and you guys can implement it into your decks if you like it. So it's a 2-card combo, uses Machina Redeployment and Geartown. So we're going to activate our Geartown, and then we're going to activate Machina Redeployment. You can discard any card to use its first effect. You're going to add Machina Megaform and Machina Irradiator from your deck to your hand. And the whole point of this is to use your Megaform's effect to tribute itself to summon Machina Metal Cruncher from your deck. So you're going to use your Machina Irradiator's first effect to discard your Megaform to summon itself. And then you're going to use your Irradiator's second effect to target itself and destroy itself to summon your Megaform from your graveyard. And now, of course, you can tribute your Megaform and summon your Metal Cruncher from your deck. Off of your Metal Cruncher's special summon, you're going to reveal 3 Earth Machines from your deck. You're going to reveal 3 Scrap Recyclers so that your opponent has to add Scrap Recycler to your hand. And then you're going to normal summon your Scrap Recycler and then pitch from your deck to the graveyard Infinitrack Harvester. And now you can go ahead and link summon into Scrap Wyvern. Scrap Wyvern has an effect that triggers whenever a scrap on the field is destroyed while you control this card. You can summon a scrap monster from your deck. And so its first effect actually triggers its own second effect. It allows you to summon a scrap from your graveyard and then destroy it. And then of course you can trigger its second effect to summon a scrap monster from your deck. And you're going to summon Scrap Golem. And now at the very end of Scrap Wyvern's second effect, you have to destroy a card on the field. And if you're going first, your opponent probably doesn't have any cards on the field for you to destroy. So this is where Geartown comes into play. You're going to destroy your own Geartown using your Scrap Wyvern's effect, and then your Geartown is going to activate, allowing you to summon an Ancient Gear monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So you're going to summon Ancient Gear Wyvern. Then when Ancient Gear Wyvern's summoned, you can add an Ancient Gear card from your deck to your hand. You're going to add Ancient Gear Box. Then Ancient Gear Box, when it's added to your hand, except by drawing it, you can add an Earth Machine with 500 attack or defense. So you're going to add Infinitrack Trencher. Now you're going to use Scrap Golem's effect to summon back your Scrap Recycler. And then your Scrap Recycler can activate its effect whenever it's normal or special summoned. You can send a machine from your deck to the graveyard, and this time you are going to send Machina Ruin Force. So you send your Ruin Force to the graveyard, and now you're going to use your Infinitrack Trencher in your hand. You activate its effect to tribute an Earth Machine to summon itself. And now you have 2 level 5 monsters on the field, and so you can Xyz summon for Infinitrack Riverstormer. And then you can use your Riverstorm's effect to detach one of its materials to search your deck for a machine, an Earth Machine, and you can add Therion King Regulus. So you add your Therion King Regulus, then you're going to go ahead and activate your Therion King Regulus, and you're going to target your Ancient Gear Wyvern. So you summon your Wyvern, you equip your Wyvern and you summon your Therion King Regulus. And now you have both your Infinitrack Trencher and your Infinitrack Harvester in the graveyard. So you're going to activate Infinitrack Trencher, you're going to banish it from your graveyard, and that's going to summon your Infinitrack Harvester. Then you're going to activate your Infinitrack Harvester's effect. Whenever it's summoned, you can add an Infinitrack monster from your deck to your hand. Then you're going to activate Infinitrack Harvester's second effect to combine levels with your Scrap Recycler, so they both equal level 5. So So now you can Xyz summon for Cyber Dragon Nova. And of course, go right into your Cyber Dragon Infinity using your Nova as material. And now you can activate your Cyber Dragon Infinity to equip your Scrap Wyvern, who's in attack position, just to gain another material. And you also need to link summon into Platinum Gadget from here. So what you can do is you can use your Machina Ruin Force to banish your Machina Metal Cruncher and your Machina Megaform. And that'll summon your Machina Ruin Force. Now, real quick, you're going to link away your Infinitrack Riverstormer using your Infinitrack Goliath, and then you can activate your Infinitrack Riverstormer's effect. If this card is in your graveyard, you can tribute one Machine Link monster to special summon this card in defense position. The reason you're doing this is to activate Infinitrack Goliath's effect. When Infinitrack Goliath hits the graveyard, you can then use its effect to equip it to a Machine Xyz monster. And that monster can't be destroyed by card effects. So you're going to equip your Infinitrack Goliath to your Cyber Dragon Infinity. So now your Infinity is it's protected from getting destroyed by card effects. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 materials, so it has 3,100 attack. And then you can link away your Infinitrack Riverstormer and your Machina Ruin Force. And that's going to allow you to link summon into Platinum Gadget. And then you can go ahead and activate Platinum Gadget's effects to summon a level 4 lower machine from your hand. That'll be your Infinitrack Anchor Drill. And your Anchor Drill will allow you to summon the other card in your hand, which is, of course, your Ancient Gearbox. And then you can go into a rank 8 play by using Anchor Drill's effect to combine levels with your Gearbox. Or you can go to a rank 12 to combine levels with your King Regulus. But I like to keep them both at level 4 so I can go into Abyss Dweller. And then I'm actually going to activate Abyss Dweller's effect right now. The reason I'm doing that is to have another machine in my graveyard so I can summon my Machina Ruin Force one more time by banishing the Irradiator and the Ancient Gearbox. And I summon my Machina Ruin Force. I leave all my monsters in attack position to bait out the Lightning Storm, and I do that for a couple reasons. First of all, my Infinity can't be destroyed by card effect. Second of all, if Platinum Gadget is destroyed by card effect, I can summon a level 4 gadget monster from my deck. And then if Machina Ruin Force is destroyed by battle or card effect, I can summon one of my banished Machina monsters whose levels equal 12 or less. And that will usually be my Machina Metal Cruncher. And so you have another material on your Abyss Dweller to unequip it on your opponent's turn, so they can't activate anything in the graveyard. You have an Omni Negate and King Regulus. You have 2 cards that trigger if they get destroyed. Also, your Machina Ruin Force is an Omni Negate in the battle phase. And then of course you have your Cyber Dragon Infinity, who can't be destroyed by card effect and has another Omni Negate and Destroy on the field. And that's a pretty unbeatable front row board. So that is the simple 2-card combo. Not really simple, but starts off with just 2 cards, your Geartown and your Machina Ruin Force. And of course you can build all of this right here just using those 2 cards. So I couldn't fit this combo into 1 minute, but I'll show it to you anyway because it's really cool. 3 cards in your hand, you're going to set your Urgent Schedule normal summon your Gear Frame to add Megaform to your hand. Use the Irradiator to summon itself by discarding your Megaform, then destroy your Irradiator to summon your Megaform back. Tribute your Megaform to summon Metal Cruncher from your deck. Reveal 3 copies of Recycler. Add 1 Recycler to your hand. Go into Platinum Gadget, use Platinum Gadget to summon your Recycler, and you pitch Machina Ruin Force from your deck to the graveyard. Then summon your Ruin Force by banishing your Megaform and Irradiator. That'll allow you to link into Scrap Wyvern. Scrap Wyvern effect to revive Recycler or destroy it, to summon Golem from the deck, and destroy your set Urgent Schedule. Urgent Schedule will add Deracrane to your hand, and then you can use your Golem to summon back your Recycler. That'll trigger its own effect and your Deracrane. And then you can use your Recycler to pitch Harvester from your deck to the graveyard. Then you're going to link 2 for Ancient Gear Ballista to add Ancient Gearbox, and Ancient Gearbox will add Infinitrack Trencher to your hand. And then you can tribute your Ballista to summon your Trencher. Trencher and Golem will make Riverstormer. Use Riverstormer's effect to add Regulus. Use your Regulus effects to summon itself and equip your Machina gear frame. Then you can banish your Infinitrack Trencher and summon your Harvester, and the Harvester will add Infinitrack Anchor Drill from your deck to your hand. Then you can use these two cards to link into IP Masquerena. You can unequip your gear frame to summon itself, and then you can summon your Machina Ruin Force by banishing your Metal Cruncher and your Infinitrack Harvester. Then you can link these three monsters away for a big one, Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess, and then you can summon back your Ruin Force by banishing your Machina gear frame and your Heavy Freight Train Derrick. You have two cards in hand for your IP Masquerena to go into a Nightmare monster. You have an Omni Negate in the battle phase, Omni Negate here, and 3 Monster Negates here. Activate Machina Redeployment by discarding a card. It can be any card. Then you're going to add Machina Gear Frame and Machina Fortress from your deck to your hand. You're going to normal summon Machina Gear Frame, and that will add Machina Ruin Force to your hand. You're going to summon your Fortress by discarding your Ruin Force. Then you're going to link 2 for Ancient Gear Ballista. That'll add Geartown to your hand. Then you can activate Geartown, pop it, and change your opponent's attack and defense to 0. Summon an Ancient Gear from your deck. Summon Wyvern, and then that'll add Ancient Gear Box and Infinitrack Trencher from your deck to your hand. Then you're going to discard those 2 cards to summon back your Machina Fortress. Then you're going to banish Trencher and Gearbox and Gear Frame from your graveyard to summon your Ruin Force. And that's pretty lethal right there. Or you can link away these 3 monsters for a Link 4, Oral Sword Dragon, and kill your opponent. Activate Machina Redeployment by discarding a card and search your deck for Machina Irradiator and Megaform. Use Irradiator to discard your Megaform to summon itself, then use its other effect to destroy itself and summon your Megaform back. Then tribute your Megaform using its effect to summon Machina from your deck. Machina Metal Cruncher will then reveal 3 Scrap Recyclers from your deck, add one to your hand, and then normal summon it to pitch from your deck to the graveyard, Infinitrack Trencher. Then you're going to link 2 for Scrap Wyvern and use its effect to revive your Scrap Recycler and then destroy it. And that'll let you summon a scrap from your deck and destroy a card on the field. Destroy your own Wyvern if you have to, and then use your Scrap Golem to summon back your Scrap Recycler and pitch from your deck to the graveyard, Infinitrack Harvester. Then you're going to banish your Infinitrack Trencher from your graveyard to summon your Harvester, and then you're going to use your Harvester's effect to combine levels with your Recycler. And then you're going to overlay for Cyber Dragon Nova and then Cyber Dragon Infinity. Urgent schedule to summon Scrap Recycler and Machina Citadel from your deck. Link those 2 away for Wyvern. Use Wyvern's effects to revive your Recycler and destroy it. That'll summon your Citadel, and you can summon your Golem from your deck and pop on your opponent's cards. Use your Golem to summon back your Scrap Recycler. Then use your Scrap Recycler's effect to pitch from your deck to your graveyard, Machina Ruin Force. Then use these 2 monsters to link them away for Ancient Gear Ballista to add Geartown from your deck to your hand. Activate Geartown, then pop your Geartown. That'll summon Ancient Gear Wyvern from your deck. That'll add Ancient Gear Box and Infinitrack Trencher from your deck to your hand. Tribute your Ancient Gear Ballista to summon your Trencher. Then use these 2 monsters to go into Infinitrack Riverstormer. Then use your Riverstormer's effect to add Therion King Regulus to your hand. Then you can summon your Regulus and get your Trencher back. Then you can banish from your graveyard your Scrap Recycler and Machina Citadel to summon your Machina Ruin Force. Then you're going to use 1, 2, 3, and one of your opponent's monsters. That's 4 monsters. To summon Underworld Goddess, negate all your opponent's monsters' effects, and you have an Omni Negate in the battle phase, plus another Omni Negate on the field, plus a lot of attack to kill your opponent. Well guys, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one, and until then, duel on.